All right, well, it's the experimental show, folks. And it is Thursday, and we've got our words, which, to recap, mine, I've got them right here, waterfall and mellow. But we realized it was a typo, and in me thinking about waterfall, I couldn't come up with a superb idea, and I want to make a waterfall. So I'm going to be doing a mellow waterfall, and I'll draw it up for you here in a second. This is not just your ordinary waterfall. I want this to be a piece with wood. So what I'm going to do, you can't blow wood, you can't put it on a pipe and blow it like it's glass, so I'm actually just going to do that after the fact. But my idea is if you've got a wall here, say this is your wall and you got maybe a couch here, let's see, couch, nice and cozy. And then above the couch, you've got this little piece of wood right here, like this. So I'm thinking like a 2x2 little nice piece of wood that mounts to the wall. And then I'm gonna make a piece of glass, a waterfall that you've got on the top here, and then curls down over the wood and drips down to the ground. Nice and mellow and nice and watery. And then perhaps, depending on how it all goes together, it might be really cool to draw something around. If this is the front view, you're looking at the wall, and here's the waterfall coming down, just like so, nice and mellow. And you got the piece of wood that it's bent over right here. I would love to have here on the wall some sort of drawing, which I haven't really thought about yet. It could be painting around it. It could be some trees right here. And then just a waterfall coming out of the wall in 3D form. So take a look at this here. These are the three colors that I picked out. So we've got a blue chrome right here. We've got a watery, coppery, super tasty blue. And then you've got a little bit of white that I'm gonna add on there as well. This is just gonna be the base, and I definitely thought about this piece and how it's gonna go together in my brain, and we'll see how it works. I had quite a few ideas to think of. We're thinking about a bent, long, flat piece of glass, so I'm wondering how I can do that off of one turning rod. And I think this is going to be the way. I'm going to break it off of the pipe at that crease later on. And I'm going to take this right here and give it the old flat. I already know I went a little bigger than I should have. I'm gonna try and use watery. I mean, glass already, when it's moving, looks watery. So I'm gonna try and make this as clear as possible with just hints of those three blue colors that I had brought out there. Couple swirls up in here. You see that color and that shape's beautiful. When you look through it on this side, it's magnified almost double time because of the thickness of the glass. So that's what I'm going to try and do as I overlay these colors, is get the magnification effect going on. Look at how watery that is. Oh yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Couple more swirls for good watery measure. And the trick I'm realizing right now is going to be keeping this thing thin enough. And then I'm going to get it long enough off. This is just going to be the base that's on the wood. I think the bend would be appropriate right here. So I'm going to keep adding them. I want it to have it probably this long. And then the bend will be right here over the piece of wood. Bloop. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Perfect. There's the bend that can start to happen right there. I'm gonna get a little more girth on here.
The thing is, until this stuff is done, like, it's hard to judge.
Yeah.
You know?
Very true. Nice and juicy, really letting it melt in good.
Do you need a paddle or anything? Whoa, I feel the whitewater raft happening.
It looks pretty good. Could you grab me the tag right there? Thanks. Tall and sturdy. Nice. Awesome. That's cool. I'm excited to see the colors because right now, especially that copper blue, thank you, looks really green. Thank you. Well, that's it right there, folks. So the idea now is that when I knock it off, look at that. I love this side too. How it's not perfectly flat. You got a bulge here. It comes down, curls a little bit.
And it's waterfall and mellow. So
It's
not
mellow.
like a gushing waterfall.
I've thought about like a puddle underneath, make it separate and have water spurting everywhere, but that's not mellow. But the idea is when I knock it off here, I'll cold work it, which means I'll take it to the diamond saw tomorrow when it cools down, and I will chop this perfectly flat right to where I want, which is probably gonna be like right here. And that will go flush up against the wall. You got the wood right here underneath it. And that is finished on the blowpipe, but not a finished piece.
Are you just breaking it off in the annealer?
Yes.
Do you need tweezers?
I don't need to polish it at all because I'm going to be diamond sawing it and polishing it later. So, folks, thanks for watching the show, the experimental show. Spontaneous started.
Combustion.
I'm super excited. There's not a lot of back end work. I just got a diamond saw mine, and then I got to get a piece of wood, glue a piece of wood onto it, and put a couple holes so you can hang it on your wall. And I think it's going to be a really cool multimedia finished product for me. Any final steps for you on yours?
Yeah, so we do want to say throw in words, 4 words. Emotional words are hard, like sad, that was a kind of a tough one. So
I like them.
Throw in 4 words, whatever
Yeah.
you want. Throw in all the emotion words. Jake will pluck those out of the basket. I like
Where do you
words.
throw them in?
They put them in Facebook. If you comment,
Or any
4 words.
any app, right?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Any app you're watching, we review it, and so put your 4 words in. It could be round, it could be sunny, you know, descriptive
Any
words.
4 descriptive words, and at the end of our Tuesday show, we pull those words, 2 each, and we make it on Thursday. That's what we did today. That was show number 12, and we're going to be doing many more.
Thank you, everyone. Happy holidays.